You got to check them videos out if you haven't. I didn't know. Well, somebody sent me just this little clip, and I guess she was on IG Live, and she just randomly pulled her titties out at this party, right? And I've seen her on a few TV shows. That's who Tia Nita reminds me of when she really doll herself up, you know. So I was like, I wonder what like them Kirkland Tia Nitas look like. Like, you know, I can't see other titties, so this is the only way I can see other titties, you know.
So for everyone that's listening, we're just for some context, we're talking about Janelle Monáe, and
yeah, she pulled them out. And don't get me wrong, like I'm not gonna be gross about it. I'm just happy that I got to see him. You know, you certain actresses that you're like, no, she would never do that. She's so, you know, and then it's like I didn't know you at all. But this is what happens in this age where we see everything that these celebrities is doing.
And this is true. But for me, and of course, I was just excited as everybody else to see that video. I didn't see like any other you know things surrounding her titties, but I saw the clip of the video on IG. So for me, it's like, yeah, I mean, she's bad. That's not even a question. But does it matter to you whether the titties are for you or not?
Oh,
or does it matter that they're just out?
Make no mistake, they were not for me.
I don't mean for you, but I mean like as a guy.
Oh, as a guy?
Man,
okay.
Because she's been on record like she's dated a woman that we know of and possibly women that we don't know of, just because she's discreet in that way. But she's one of those people that says that she's a omnisexual or whatever the fucking term is.
Omnisexual.
They make like meat and vegetables, nigga. I
mean,
know.
I make whole plates too.
You make whole plates too?
I mean, yeah, you gotta have sides, and you know what? Rhoda,
you don't.
Shut up, I'm gonna say what I want. I'm free to believe, my speech is blown, and you need to receive. You can leave it wrong, it's what you want now. The plan is started, so listen to Sam and Marcus and hardcore truths with a special contrast, cause this the Illegal Opinions Podcast.
What's good, y'all? From damn near anywhere, the Illegal Opinions Podcast is back, episode 153. Listen with an open mind and leave mad. The choice is yours. I'm comedian and host Sam Ridley in the building with my man Jay Spade, Marcus Palmer. We back. What's going down? Yeah, man. I'm in a little kid's room. You know
what you got lotion behind you for though?
What? I can explain. I'm lonely. Look, man, I'm grown. I'm on the road.
Okay. I know we spoke.
No, it's funny. This is funny because I'm in a little room. Y'all already know we part from where we gotta be, and it's just where my lotion happens to be. But for the purposes of the pod, it looks bad right now. And I know on a previous episode we talked about Nivea being the sauce of choice.
And you got the white bottle. Like, you got the white bottle. You ain't got the blue bottle, nigga.
No, that's the light, dog. Hold up.
That's not the light. That shit is white, nigga.
It's that blue bottle. It's the blue. Hold up. I can change if I change the hue of my lighting.
Don't change the hue of the lighting in the studio that you are performing in right now.
You're trying to make it seem worse than it is.
I'm not. I'm just saying you got the water-based Nivea.
No, it's not. No. Oil infused.
Vanilla. Canola oil. Avocado oil. It's not on the bottle, nigga.
No, it's not. That's not an ingredient. It feels nice on my skin, but not in the way that you make in my listen.
Oh, so, dick ass. That is the blue bottle, the dark blue bottle Nivea. That is a 1 max 2 pump bottle. That bottle you got is at least a 5 pump bottle, just so you don't go to chafing yourself and get goddamn athlete's dick.
See, that's not what happened. That's just not what happened.
I'm mad at myself because we've talked one time on camera doing the pre, And I didn't see that goddamn bottle back there. I should have addressed that shit
we
earlier.
were talking for a second, and it wasn't an issue until cameras start rolling, and now dudes is uncomfortable.
I'm fine. You uncomfortable, nigga.
Because you making it making it weird.
You and your meat.
You making it weird for later. Okay. Anyway, before we get into the fun, we talk about what's really going down. Let's just give it into Jamie Foxx that's happening right now. Prayers up to you, and I know you home playing pickleball as of the last thing I saw, because I know the news was going crazy that you was basically, they was around you just waiting for you to die and figure out who got the money. And one of them came back and said, that, that's not the case, whatever you want to call it. Since then, I think we're starting to get real news. But people figured out to stop just sharing the meme, and it took him for whatever reason. I know it's still going to happen, but for whatever reason with Jamie Foxx, I see more people looking for a fact now. And what's different with him?
I don't know if this answers the question.
Okay.
But I think that Jamie Foxx was, 38 hot at one point.
Absolutely.
He couldn't miss, and for whatever reason, he was on his. I'm not saying he's not a superstar, but he was on his way to movie like superstardom, like that Will Smith back in 2000 shit.
Right.
2002 and 4 and 5, and then he just got quiet. And he might have done that because he didn't want to deal with the movie industry. Maybe he wanted to do his radio show the way he wanted to do his radio show. Whatever the reason is, I've always thought it was interesting that he kind of stepped away from doing movies, because Jamie Foxx could be in any movie that he wants to be in. If you talk to any fucking actor and musician, this is the most talented nigga in Hollywood.
Right. Yeah. Quadruple threat.
Yes, so it was weird to me that he just didn't want to, and I don't know Jamie Foxx, so I can't speak to exactly why he stepped back, but I thought it was just he was getting what everybody wanted to get. And now I'm kind of mad at Jamie Foxx, because now we got this nigga Michael B. Jordan getting all the roles that Jamie Foxx should have got. God damn it.
And he can't act.
It's interesting that, and I think people are interested because he's been such, outside of the shows and outside of those those high point moments, you don't see or hear from Jamie Foxx.
I'd see Jamie Foxx all the time when we pass through Vegas, because his picture's plastered all the way up and down the boulevard from sports betting. Mm-hmm. The last I guess high profile one that we saw him in was when he did Spider-Man. Everybody would have saw him in. And that was just kind of a redemption role from the trash one that he did before. Right. And, the movie still, it made its money, Mm-hmm. Anyway, I think that for whatever reason with Jamie, people kind of just wanted it to be that he'd be all right. But for whatever reason, people can't help but share bad news. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people I know were pissed about the whole thing that happened with, he, supposedly whatever happened to him, because I don't want to speculate, he was in the middle of finishing a movie. Right. And he got replaced with a stunt double. Mm. And I posted about it, saying, make sure that you take the rest you need with your family, because they'll replace you tomorrow. And some people were taking it as, and I know this is the internet, you take it how you feel. I was saying, well, why didn't they stop the whole job? Mm. And that's not the case. So, open it for me. So, it was there's nothing that you can do in this situation. You have to keep the job going, because it's more people that need to be in the loop on this. There's people that are doing sound. There's people that are doing this. There's people that are doing that. They can't stop working for you in that job. What I was saying was, while you're in the midst of that, you still need to make sure your family spends some time with you. That's all.
No, I agree. And just because they finished this movie without Jamie Foxx, it doesn't mean that Jamie Foxx is not going to get paid for his role in the movie.
Yeah, he's already paid.
He's already paid. So when you're talking about these massive fucking studios, I actually saw the trailer today. Unintentionally, I wasn't looking for it, but I believe the movie is called God is a Bullet.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't even know what the movie's called. Right.
It's called God is a Bullet. I turned on because a lot of times I don't watch regular TV. I'll watch a lot of YouTube shit.
Right.
Informative shit, whatever, business shit, whatever the fuck. And so when I turned the TV on, I went to YouTube. That was like the first trailer, or in this, you know how YouTube populates your shit with everything that everybody's watching right now. That was on the first page, on that first like splash page of YouTube. I was like, oh shit, maybe this is the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I don't know if it's something else, but it has to be this one, I'm thinking. And even in the credits, how they give you all the bona fides or the people that are in the fucking movie, his name was the last one. So he doesn't even have like a large role in this movie. And of course, this is an action movie. This is not some, drama. It's an action movie. So he's in it sparingly enough so that they can say, all right, well, we can finish this up with the stunt double. Because whatever scenes you have left that we want to do or reshoot, you're not, paramount to us finishing this out. And you've already been paid.
Right. And people too, like Jamie's still here. Remember, we had a much worse situation than trying to finish a Fast movie without Paul Walker. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had to finish the movie, and he just happened to have a brother. I can't remember the dude's name they was planning on replacing Jamie Foxx with and anything else he had to do. But, it has to keep moving, and everybody felt way different that way. They were like, well, I'm so glad it was his brother. And it was fine, I mean,
it's cool. I mean, but then it's I don't want to get into that.
Well, I know you don't want to see Fast X when it come out anyway.
I don't want to, but but with that, it's kind of like, all right, well, in this situation, Jamie Foxx has been paid. Jamie Foxx is getting paid.
Yeah.
With the Fast shit, it's kind of like they CGI'd Paul Walker's face onto his brother. Did his brother just, do it for the good look of doing it? Or did he get paid because he stepped into a role? And a lot of people don't know, and I would recommend, if you don't, to go back and watch some special effect videos about that Fast movie, about how much work it actually took to put Paul Walker's face onto his brother's face. Like, Paul Walker was in maybe one or two of those scenes. Everything else is his brother.
Yeah.
And they're quick edits. So it's hard to, if you're not looking for it, and if you don't have the information, you don't know. But how was his brother compensated for standing in for that?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it was both. I bet they make it sure but I'm guessing. Yeah, when you watch that movie in two different, like, kind of mind frames, I guess I'll say. Yeah. When you watch it before and after, he was gone and it was his brother. Mm-hmm. You can really tell it ain't him.
Oh, yeah.
Like, after a while. Yeah. But even that scene when he's like, you're going to leave without saying goodbye, and they looked at each other, it's still eerie because it's not him.
Yeah.
But you kind of want it to be. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, man, I wish it was just that way. And you were just going to do some other project or something,
Yeah, sure. I mean, you could say that. But you also said that he was some kind of pedophile or something like that.
I'm talking about in the context of the film at the time.
Not the real, not the real.
Yeah, focus, nigga.
Not the real, nigga.
Not the real. Not the real. The Rap Hood guy. Let's see. What else? There's a lot of fun shit up here. Irv Gotti is reportedly hella salty about Ashanti and Nelly being at the game together and refuses to ever give her royalties. This is now let me preface all of this with saying this was just a fun one for me because I usually don't care. Okay? Yeah. It is the pictures that they chose for the thumbnail of this picture that got Irv Gotti looking like
Yeah.
Like, he'll do anything to get her back. Like,
Yeah.
I miss you, goddammit. Like, what are you doing with him? And Nelly just looking like, oh, like, real smooth or some shit.
It's hey man, you got to move. This is this is for anyone that's in a situation where you don't have the power, right? There are times when you have to move in a way that does not discuss the person with the power. This is man or woman. Now, I don't know what kind of beef, because there has to be there's an internal beef between Irv Gotti and Nelly. Because who the fuck is mad at Nelly? Nobody is mad at Nelly.
Right. He ain't made nothing but happy rap forever.
Like if I was with a chick and we was out somewhere and fucking Nelly was like, you know, hey, like, I'm trying to, like, if Nelly hollers at my girl and she's like, I'm gonna go with Nelly, I'm gonna be like, well, fuck you, bitch. But I'm not gonna be mad at Nelly.
Are you not, though? Come on.
No,
now.
Why would I be mad at Nelly?
This is what I'm listening at, right? You could never just say Nelly. You'd be like, fucking Nelly. Like, you know, in a way, maybe that's the problem. It's Nelly. Like, you losing your girl to...
And maybe that is it.
His name is Nelly. You don't want to lose your girl to nothing called Nelly. That's all. There's a pride thing there, I think. If you lose your girl to Usher, you lost.
Hey, it must be the money. Like, look. And maybe it is because you think Nelly's a cornball and it makes you mad.
I think that's what it is for most people.
Usher would be like, damn, that's a nice and slow nigga, man. God damn.
Yeah, you lost. Your girl is gone forever. Like,
but I'm not mad at Nelly. I'm like, yo, like, dog. Okay, that's Nelly. He ain't done nothing, said nothing to anybody ever. Maybe that one time. But
the one time.
Yeah, but it's Nelly. It's like, so it's like this right here, okay? If you are with a woman, let's say, perfect example, okay? Let's say you're getting divorced, all right?
Okay.
And your girl or your soon-to-be ex-wife sees you with the girl that you know that she don't like on some baby boy shit.
Okay.
If she decided to fry you, you should have moved differently. You know you can't fuck with this bitch over here because this is the one that your girl is like, nah, not that one. And we're good now in this divorce. We're going through our proceedings. Everything's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But you know that she still has the power over you for when you go to court, she could pull the trigger on you and expose that power. Do you continue seeing the girl that you might really like, but will also give you a discomfort financially? Because you know that your soon-to-be ex has you over a fucking barrel.
Okay. Two things can be true. I agree with everything you just said. Because you should act accordingly. But adults can also just be adults. We not gonna act like it ain't some bitch shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying you are. It's some bitch shit to do. Like, yeah, and in this particular case, it's the man that's holding all the cards, literally.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm getting at is you're thinking about it from that logical businessman standpoint. You know, like, this is what would happen on the business side because you screwed me over here. I'm talking about, let's say, we don't know this, right? But this is what I have to assume. You know how you get to a point in any relationship, whatever kind of relationship, where you're like, man, fuck it, I just want this. Like, all that shit is bullshit. Like, I can't go nowhere with you because this dude's salty still. And that's a decision that you make. I don't want to believe for a second. I got to give Nelly and Ashanti the benefit of the doubt that they know everybody gonna take pictures of them at that damn game.
Yeah.
So to me, that's a choice being made there, that I'm gonna be free regardless. Because in the article it says Irv Gotti said he's never gonna give them their shit back. It don't say she even asked for it.
I believe that's been a conversation, but I'm gonna tell you this: if I'm the nigga with the masters, and I see you out there with that nigga that I don't like, I'm the master, nigga.
So every time they play Happy, she do that little two-step.
I'm the master. I'm the master.
That's petty.
Now,
That's petty as fuck.
I will say it is. I don't give a fuck. I could be petty.
Man, that's some grow up shit after a while.
If I got the power, I could be petty. And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about in general.
I feel you. Yeah.
If I got the power, I could be petty. And if you were talking to me about getting your because the only reason that he would even say Ashanti is not getting her masters is if they've had conversations about her getting her masters.
But what that got to do with her dating Nelly? She's just trying to move on with her life. And that's the part where that I'm like, no, that's fucked up no matter how you slice it.
It is fucked up, but I don't like that nigga.
I understand. That's the logic of it. Like, literally, that's
it.
That's
like,
the sad
nigga
logic.
That's the nigga logic of it is, you did this, I don't like that nigga, and you did it anyway.
But I hope the men listening can hear how stupid it sounds. Like, it's
dumb.
dumb. It's real dumb, It's Nelly sitting over here like, I just kind of like her and you messed it up, bruh. I know we all did music. Like, now you gonna punish her for it as an ex? That's childish, man.
Because a lot of times it happens often, right? Where there's a man and a woman and they have a situation. They were either dating or whatever. And the woman either cheats or leaves the situation. You don't blame the dude for that. You don't blame the dude for her going out and doing X, Y, and Z with you. Like, I don't give a fuck what people say. I don't even give a fuck about what Ashanti say. I believe that her and Irv Gotti had a situation.
Oh, 1,000%.
Because Irv Gotti done fucked 1,000 motherfuckers.
But he want that one.
They had a situation.
Yes.
I don't know the extent of it, but it feels like he loved this motherfucker. And just by his reaction to every time, it's like a Nelly and Ashanti thing happening.
Right.
Like, so his reaction is based on, that you were either cheating on me with Nelly, and I found out through the media, or we were I will also say that I believe that Irv Gotti was cheating on his wife, if dealing with Ashanti, not clearing him of any charges in this relationship shit. But just like women say, he has the right to feel how he feels. And he feels how he feels in the position of power.
But it is this big dick energy because I'm holding the bag.
I got it. I'm still making money off what's love.
Yeah, and I mean, we'll have a different conversation another day about that whole masters thing of their music anyway, because in general, I don't understand it and it seems weird. But like it was just a system designed to fuck the artist from jump. More or less.
Yeah, and they're just now, they're just starting to get out of that.
Right. But enough with that, Salt. You know who I meant to mention this to you, who I don't see a lot no more, and I was wondering if it was just me, is Kevin Hart.
No, I just saw that nigga.
On what? That's what I don't.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't see him on stuff, but I'm gonna say this: like, I don't actively look for Kevin Hart material. I just and the reason why though, I had to ask myself, why don't I? Because I really used to do that.
Yeah.
It's one of them things, like, in your life, like when you get up, you brush your teeth. He done got to the point where I just expect to see him somewhere. I went and bought a bag of chips from Wawa, and he was selling hoagies there one time. Like, or the picture of him was up, and I was like, he's selling sandwiches and credit cards. Like, just he sell everything.
Yeah.
So I don't look for it, and I just like noticed that I don't see him.
Like, I think he was selling like Fabletics at one point, selling Nikes at one point.
I ain't see it. See, I missed that one.
Yeah. No, he had a sneaker out for Nike.
Oh. See,
yeah.
Well, I don't wear Nikes like that, I guess.
It was called Hard. I mean, it was like a fitness, like a workout shoe. A cross trainer.
I used to see little videos of him with the ropes and all of that, you know. I'm the hardest working man. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
I mean, it was raining like shit here Saturday. I was gonna go out and I didn't. So I was like, man, I haven't looked at fucking Prime Video, Amazon Prime Video in a good minute. Like, let me just check in and see what they got going on. Because sometimes they'll just drop in something that's really good. Like, actually, before I found Kevin Hart on there, I was watching Air with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
That's up there already?
Yeah.
I thought that was in theaters. Okay.
And I mean, it's got my man in there too.
Everybody in it. Viola Davis. It's a brother that's in a lot of stuff I like that's in it. Like, I saw the lineup, but go ahead.
I'm trying to find.
Air's a Michael Jordan.
Ben Affleck is fucking Matt Damon. Phil Knight's in it. Chris Tucker's in it. Jason Bateman's in it. Marlon Wayans is in it. Like, there's a lot of motherfuckers in it. So watch that. Great movie. If you're into sports shit, I'm sorry. It's not even a sports movie. It's just about them trying to build Nike. Like, this is like only when Nike was only marketing the runners. And they had a basketball division, and they were trying to figure out, like, how are we going to market to basketball players? We're trying to get the biggest one. And then they went down the list and found out they wanted to market to Michael Jordan. And great movie. Check it out. So I watched that. Very good. Then I was just kind of like going down Amazon, because Amazon shit is just as bad as Hulu when it comes to trying to find something you want to fucking watch. God damn.
You got to scroll forever on Hulu. I think I spend more time scrolling than watching stuff.
I scrolled to the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go to a different goddamn platform. Like, fuck, this shit goddamn stupid. So I find Die Hard.
Say that again?
Die Hard. It's a movie with Kevin Hart where he is playing Kevin Hart, trying to become an action star because he's tired of being the comedic sidekick.
I hate the premise.
And this movie,
I hate the premise.
Stars Kevin Hart, John Travolta, the black chick from the Thrones movie,
the
Game
Ramses?
of Thrones. Yes, Ramses.
Okay.
Oh, from Fast and the Furious.
Fast and Furious. Yeah,
but
I know it's not her name, but that's
she's in it. And my man, that was the professional, the French guy, the assassin.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. So
Die Hard.
This doesn't sound like a good premise off top, and I don't want to watch it.
I wish that his movie career would die hard, because this movie is so.
Let me let this man cook.
Goddamn bad. This movie is so goddamn bad. I'm watching it only to see how bad it gets.
Okay.
It's fucking horrible.
You took my question, because I know you don't like none of the movies he did. Well, that's not fair. That's not fair. You told me The Upside was good.
The Upside was good.
You said The Upside was good. You hated True Story.
Bad.
I liked it.
He became a ninja at the end of the movie. Don't do that.
No, it was weird, but it was like, all right, this is the story.
Right.
I mean,
no. Let's stay right here.
All right.
Would you have not?
No.
Shook this bitch awake, would you have not have tried to shook this bitch awake?
Star me out, man. Look, I already agreed that if you watch it twice, it falls apart. All right. The second time you watch it, you see every hole. I'm telling you, it's bad. Hey, she dead, man.
Nigga, why? I'm naked in here. Nigga,
why are you in here?
Why are you in the room? How do you know this bitch is dead? What have you been doing in here since I've been sleeping? You've been checking. Hold up. Were you trying to fuck this bitch while I was asleep? Trying to wake this hoe up?
Checking her pulse? Like, what happened? Yeah. Oh, damn. She dead already, dog.
Damn, her clit ain't bumping. Let me goddamn.
If you watch it twice, it falls apart. You're supposed to watch it in the frantic moment of it. Anyway, it's terrible the second time. And I know you didn't like his last comedy special.
I did not.
So, my question to you.
I didn't hear you say it again.
What's going on? Are we good?
Okay, there you go.
Are we back?
Your question to me is what?
If you know that Kevin Hart movie is gonna be bad, like, why don't you just stop it at the beginning, or do you just go, oh, fuck it, and you're doing something else, or?
No, I was doing something else. I was ironing, folding clothes, fucking around on my phone, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit through this shit because content. But if it wasn't for this fucking podcast, I turn that shit right the fuck off. I was only curious because it had John Travolta and the Ramsey's chick in it.
Yeah. Yeah, when you see a lineup, you're like, oh, okay, let me see what they put together, right? Yeah.
Nigga, that shit. Goddamn.
I'm skeptical. Like, it honestly, like, the trailer has to impress me now. And I know we've gone a complete 180 from how we used to be, where I tell you stop judging on trailers. And now, I'm like, if you didn't put production value in that, I kind of don't want to see it. And most of them look that bad. I think the last thing Amazon made that everybody was like, I got to see that, was when they, like, put a lot of money into Tomorrow War.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And that was not good either.
On the second watch,
it was decent enough.
First watch, it was entertaining, and then it got weird. But so anyway, I know we kind of getting all over the place with it. It was a horrible movie, and you spent your time on it.
Yeah.
So what news channels do you like think, you know, are the shit now? Then, like.
You want like news? I don't really. I used to watch.
Kevin Hart's career is dead. You used to tell me which one?
Vice. Yeah.
What's Vice?
You don't know what Vice is, guy?
No.
Nicky. Vice was an independent news network. Is an independent news network. They had like all these like guerrilla reporters, all these correspondents that didn't really have any affiliation to any party. Just reporting the news. They had a show on HBO. It's called Vice News. But now they're going through bankruptcy because they just, in developing their media and how they were producing it, it just didn't. They leaned more into traditional cable television as opposed to leaning into streaming. Like you can still see Vice News shit on YouTube, but there's no Vice like HBO show anymore. Vice is actually like, you know, they're going bankrupt because they're not one of these fucking
mega news networks.
Massive, yeah. They're not CNN. They're not Fox. They're not MSNBC. And they're not fucking C-SPAN or hell. I'm pretty sure NPR is holding on by fucking. Only because I think NPR is like state, one of those state-sponsored news networks, where they get not state sponsored, but they get money from the state. But they were like a true guerrilla. We out here trying to get after it and give y'all the real news.
Yeah,
but now they're out of here.
I was thinking about these places that we get these outlets from, because I mean everybody knows I'm out in Virginia right now, and I passed the old building where the Virginian Pilot used to get printed, where we get like a paper sent to the house, and I was like, man, that shit used to be the gospel. And when I saw you recent, you always have the news on. There's something I noticed, like if you're just doing shit, like it's on a news network. And hey, y'all have heard him say it on the pod. I'll attest to it. It's always a different news network. Yeah, like it ain't that like I'm just sitting here listening to Fox News shit all day, which is good. But when you do that, do you feel like you're getting it from? Well, whenever you watch those, I'm assuming you go, well, none of this shit is real. You prefer just an independent source?
I prefer an independent source. But I also do go to the majors just because they are going to get the bigger stories. They are going to get more information. Like fucking Jake Tapper is going to get and what's the man's name? Wolf Blitzer.
Oh yeah.
They're going to get the information, but it's just up to you into listening to different sources. And then in your own mind, like putting together the story, like, okay, they said this, they said that. So what's the middle ground? The best you could do is find the middle ground.
Yeah, just listen to everything and see which one you're going to decide. Well, not decide, but like, okay, you was talking right, but you was full of shit on this one point. Yeah, and now I know that,
exactly. And where we're talking about this now. Like, I remember being in high school, and at a certain point every day, like we all had them big ass TVs on the TV stand in the corner of the room and shit.
Substitute day.
I had teachers that would daily turn on MTV News, because MTV News they were reporting in a sense in a way that there was no opinion involved. I'm just giving you the news. This is just the news.
This is what happened.
No opinion about how I feel about it or how they feel about it or whatever. The right or wrong, the rhyme or reason. It was just the news. And now, as of real goddamn soon, as big of a company as MTV is, MTV News is dead.
That's wild to think. But, I mean, actually, no, because they stopped doing videos a long time ago.
He didn't stop doing videos, but you got but
you gotta find them shits now, though.
No, but you gotta be old, or B, getting the fuck up early as shit, ass motherfucker, to catch videos on MTV, because they do have this shit. I don't know what's called, it's called AM video, whatever the fuck. But that's
so it's like Nick at Night now.
But just in the morning. Nick in the morning, nigga.
Nick and Eggs.
Yeah. Okay. So they do play videos in the AM. I don't watch it, but they do play videos early as fuck.
That ain't your shit. I mean, you want it. No. You gotta give them ratings, dog. If that's your shit.
No, because they're not playing my shit. Because MTV used to have the block. It was blocked out for the shit that you want to listen to. They had the rock and roll shit, alternative shit, rap shit, fucking R&B shit. It was all blocks of when you could watch the shit that you wanted to listen to, or the videos that you wanted to watch.
I just had the epiphany. We used to complain that the radio would play the same 4 or 5 songs, but we'd tune in every week on 106 to see the top 10, and it was the same shit. It was the same shit. Like, I don't know what the double standard was there, but we was fine with it.
Because niggas thought they was actually voting for these songs.
They did have us thinking we picked it.
Yeah, like some old American Idol ass shit. Like, dial this fucking toll free number of blah 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 to vote for Lil Bow Wow's whatever the fuck.
They like, this is what AJ wanted to listen to today, y'all. Yeah, calm down.
Nigga, that shit was not like the only shit that was. I mean, MTV Raps, BT and Cut, like that was really it.
Yeah, well, Uncut was just like, when TV would turn off. Oh, that was black people's. The TV then turned off and it's on. because it just came on.
Come on. Uncut would come
How did they get away with that? How did they get away with that?
Them goddamn FCC niggas ain't staying up till goddamn 12 a.m. to watch what the fuck.
That was regular TV though back then.
It was regular late.
I saw way too much on regular TV. That was
speaking of Nelly. When I saw him swipe that card through that girl's butt on Tip Drill, I'm like,
yeah.
Okay. I'm watching this every night.
That's ingrained in every young man's mind, and that's what I mean. Like, somebody should have been up. Somebody should have been there. We needed an adult.
None of them old white men at the time, because it's not like the time on the internet. Like, if you ain't know, if you ain't know.
They was like, we go run this shit. They go to bed at 9 o'clock.
If you ain't know, you didn't know. Somebody either had to tell you that Uncut was coming on at goddamn 11 p.m.
I heard about it
or
from
12
school.
a.m. East Coast time, or you just didn't know. And I happened to be watching some bullshit, of course, on BET, and that shit Uncut came on. And I was like, what the fuck is Uncut shit? Oh, yeah. Oh. Let me pull my dick out. Hold on a second.
Yep.
No,
that's back in the day.
I was beating my meat dry. Then I wasn't putting nothing on that.
We ain't know no better. You live and you learn.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's just hold on 1 second. So let's say you find out your son is beating his shit.
Okay.
At an age that it's okay, people, that kids are fondling around with themselves.
What age is it not okay for you to play with your own shit?
Man, I think anything under, what? 13?
If you see a 12-year-old, well, you shouldn't see him. But he in the bathroom not bothering nobody. That sentence started weird. But you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't bothering. What you gonna tell him? Don't do that till next year.
Yes. Hey, man, stop it.
Wait for 4 months.
Fuck with that shit. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Stop.
You don't. That's weird to tell somebody what's gonna happen with their dick at any age.
No, it's not.
You don't know that.
Look, man, let me tell you something.
Let that man bust his nut.
If your 12-year-old son is around the house ejaculating, nigga, you don't have a 12-year-old, nigga. You got an imposter. You have an imposter, nigga. Like, that nigga is 14. He didn't.
What I'm saying is people
bitches pregnant already.
Got 3 jobs, he didn't quit. No, this is Monet's son. No, what I'm saying is, you don't know. People develop different. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just because somebody's 12 doesn't mean that they aren't hormonally 13, 14, and he might have found that. Especially kids now. They learn about all that shit way earlier than we did.
That's true.
Because we didn't have access.
Hey, look. Hey, as much as you do that, there's no pleasure that's going to come out of there. Stop it.
He gonna feel good just because it ain't a mess. Actually, it's the best time for him to do it. Well, nobody like a mess.
You only gonna get it blue balls. There's no ecstasy in that. Stop, Matt. Let's back up.
No 12-year-old cares about the color of their nuts.
You have a kid at at an age where masturbating is gonna be okay.
Okay.
Let's say 15.
15.
So you find out through, let's say, your old lady, little man in there beating around with his meat. You need to go talk to him.
Not man.
All right, little junior in there beating around with his meat.
That's worse somehow, but go ahead.
God damn. Go talk to him. What's the comment? Hey, look, man, I know you in a situation. Do you tell him, look, man, put something on that before you go crazy?
I don't tell him shit.
You gonna let him learn?
That is your journey.
That's your journey?
Yes. They figured out rubber on accident. They figured out penicillin on accident. One day, you gonna soap it or something. Or you will have just lotioned your hands and it's gonna slide better. And you go, huh.
Go ahead and jerk off through them goddamn...
That is for my child to find out on their own unless they listen to this. Oh, shit, he listens to this podcast. Go ahead
and goddamn walk through them burning sands alone.
If my Nivea budget go up, I'm going to know he listens to this episode.
Goddamn, go ahead and give yourself Indian burn, nigga, for the next 5 years. You'll figure it out. I never understood jerking off in the socks.
No, I never understood. I think that was just a TV thing. It was a convenient TV cover-up thing because I never knew of a dude that was like, man, that tube sock with the yellow band, man. Damn, got a fat ass. Like, that's not how I don't know.
That tube sock got a fat ass.
Nobody has ever said, well, until today. Where we at?
Well, that tube sock looking at me like that. God damn.
We got another 10 minutes.
Crazy.
What we got? Did you see
Guardians
Guardians 3?
What do you think about the
I meant to ask you real quick.
Say what?
Did you see Guardians 3? We'll talk about it next week.
I have not.
Okay, next week. What up?
What do you think about the writers' strike?
Okay, that's a good one for us to close on. Y'all already know, I'm not out there right now, but when this happens, it affects a lot of work. Mm-hmm. Hell, there's great TV shows that we had that got caught up in the writer's strike that went away because the writing was so terrible. I remember when the one happened during Heroes. I don't know if y'all remember that show.
Oh my God, Heroes!
Yeah, Save the Cheerleader, Save the World. Type. That was a while ago, like in the Lost era. Lost was shit for a season because of it. The Walking Dead was shit for a season because of it. So when it happens, and I'm just gonna speak generally about it, it's baffling to me that Hollywood ain't figured out how crap their projects will be real fast if those people that they take for granted walk away, because it's happened so many times. I'll let you get to your larger point about it before I get off on that.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh no, I mean, I just think it's interesting because there are certain things like to me, this will only affect those shows that are like live TV shows, because these other larger shows, yes, there are ideas that you've written that we've discarded.
Right. Okay, so when you say live, you mean...
I mean live like SNL, Jimmy Fallon, fucking...
Okay.
Those kinds of
I was thinking you meant like reality TV scripted type of shows.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I could write that shit, nigga, in my sleep. That's bullshit.
Yeah, basically.
These just make it so these bitches fight at the end and throw goddamn drinks and lasagna at each other. That's fine.
But they need to be friends and go to jet ski the first 45 minutes.
Nigga, we just wrote fucking season 25 of Love and Hip Hop just now. So
boom, done. You're welcome.
You're welcome. There you go. Cut the check. So
you just quoted your man's. Damn.
Irv Gotti?
No, that's what your boy says after every scene he does in the Marvel movies. Black Captain America.
Anthony Hopkins?
Yeah. Not Hannibal. He eating though. But no, I saw some behind the scenes, and when he does a take and they say, that's it, he goes, cut the check. So that's your man's. See?
Well, he got that from Irv Gotti.
Oh, so, okay. Because you're going to watch Twisted Metal. It's cool. But go ahead.
I'm not watching no twisted niggas doing whatever. Anyway, so I think that the larger studios that have this massive amount of content that they have not released are going to just, find a way to fucking, force these other situations and either the chapters of all these, because please understand, they have libraries of scripts of shit that they just didn't, not that it wasn't good, that they were like, no, we're not going to do this right now. Do I think, I was listening to a podcast last week and they were saying, this guy was on saying that as the writers union, we were only asking for like 2%.
Mm-hmm. They're never asking for a whole lot of money.
You guys keep 98. We only want the 2%. And this guy lives in fucking New York City. We're only asking for 2%. And he's like, yo, man, like I'm struggling out here. Like I think this, God damn it. Oh, the guy was a writer for The Bear, which was a great show on Hulu. If you ain't watched The Bear on Hulu, fucking phenomenal goddamn show. Watch it.
Okay.
That's I'm putting my fucking sign on that. Stamp on it. But he was also saying, he was like, yeah, man, like we think that we have a leg to stand on, but the studios have so much money that they could play the replacements game.
Right.
Where it's like, all right, y'all want to sell, y'all want to strike? Okay, cool.
They'll just get some more writers.
Whoever else, you know what I'm saying? That the people, we'll call them the B team. It's like a strip club. A team say we ain't going to work today because goddamn whatever.
But B
All
Squad
right,
never
Colin,
makes that much money. B Squad is B Squad for a reason. They're junior
Yeah.
varsity. So that don't make sense.
and
for
no,
that
it
to be
does
the
make sense
logic.
because these niggas still gonna be in here. They don't come in and be like, shit, Jasmine and Alicia ain't here, but
Oh,
fuck
okay. Don't get me wrong. There's no way there aren't some writers that were stuck on B Squad that get to level up off of this type of opportunity. That's an automatic. But as a consumer, we get screwed while they give us crap programming and figure it out because the rich people don't want to get them 2%.
And I agree with you. But here is where streaming and these streaming platforms got you locked in. Because regardless of who's writing, you're paying.
And that's the fucked up part. Yeah, you're gonna, no matter what, you still got to pay for the whole service. So
Yes,
we made it already.
Everything. Like, you're not just paying for fucking American Horror Story and goddamn The Bear, or you're not just paying for You and fucking Chef's Table. It's like, you're not buying these just for these shows. Like, you're paying for the entirety of the platform at what's Netflix at now? Like fucking $21 or $22 a month, and HBO is at $8 and Hulu is at whatever. I mean, you're still paying for the streaming services regardless of who is writing. Because what you will do is, and what I will do is, you know what? God damn it! Like this shit Netflix got on is trash. But well, shit, they do got Better Call Saul.
Yeah, every network has that like one or two shows that keep you paying $20 a month, you know. So effectively, you're paying for a season of your show, if that's what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Hulu has Solar Opposites. They got my money until they stop making them shits, and I know that. You know, I Disney Plus got our life on it. I mean, and I think that's how they jumped in there and took it. I can't wait to cancel Netflix. Disney Plus owns our whole childhood.
Yeah.
So everything is right there. And I don't have to get up and get a disc. It sounds lazy, but it's like for $12 or so, I can just watch DuckTales.
Nigga, you're not watching DuckTales.
I have watched all of DuckTales on that shit. I promise you.
You've watched all of them. And you're not going to go back and watch DuckTales again.
No, now I just watched certain episodes. The time teaser was jamming. You know?
Oh, when the little squirrel little chipmunk got her titties out?
You thinking of Rescue Rangers.
Oh, that's the one with the bad bitch in it.
Yeah, Gadget. Yeah, Gadget was thick. But she got with Zipper, though. So that was kind of weird. Yeah.
Who was Zipper?
The Fly.
She got with the Fly?
Have you seen the Rescue Rangers movie, the new one?
No.
Listen to me.
I saw some of it, but
dude,
not.
That movie is a national treasure, and people didn't see it. You have to watch it, and it's going to answer all of them questions from my child. It's done very adult. It's done well.
So that Stinger is a dick? Never mind.
You don't freeze me often. I never freeze. But you get... Okay. Yes. Actually, I guess. He was out there all the... What's that zip? You got a long dick and it's out all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, watch that shit, man. That's a good-ass movie.
I do think that the writer's strike, I'm curious to see what it is, because now, like, I guess they want to, one of the things that they want to do is make sure that the production companies aren't allowing this AI to write for them.
Right. And the AI is the
AI
scary part. It kind of can make a bad script real easy. Like, I'm like, AI had to write Face Off. But it's not going to be hard after a while, after they keep honing this shit for it to just shit out an American movie.
I don't know, and this is not a new story. I don't know if you heard that fucking Drake and the Weeknd song that was written and performed by AI.
No.
Nigga, that shit was hard.
Like, we don't need them no more? Like, it's like...
Look, man, I don't... Because, you know, there's no soul in the music, but they've have such a treasure trove of all of their likeness.
That's true. All over the internet.
All over the internet, that AI just goes in there and is like, okay, I can sound like these niggas. When we get done, when we get done here, I'll play that. We'll listen to it. I'll play that shit and you can fucking I can't believe you ain't heard it. I think they took it down off everything. Like, I don't know if somebody got sued, but they were like, yeah, you got to take this shit down. And they took it down. I think they took it off YouTube, but I'm sure there's somewhere that you find that shit.
They're really making Skynet slowly.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But
nigga, slowly.
Yeah, well, I mean, slowly in the sense of, like, you know, Terminator was supposed to have happened already. Didn't we pass D-Day? Or whatever it was? But I remember before it was like a hypothetical thing, and every now and then, we'd see like a little video of like somebody that made a robot that could do a backflip and stand back up, and, you know, and everybody was like, that's Skynet. And it was like, no, that thing can't think yet.
Yeah.
And now they're building the think thing over here, and the robot's built already.
Yeah. Don't put that shit in nothing.
Don't leave them shits in the same room with Wi-Fi on. Like,
nothing. Like that little robot, that little Mitsubishi robot. Don't connect that nigga to your internet.
I don't want them to leave that shit by an air fryer. Like, I don't leave it by nothing, because I feel like they have to know. I think somebody's trying to low key make that.
Look, man. Look, that nigga Sonny from iRobot is real, nigga. Like, hey, don't let these niggas, because what's happened is we're slowly, and I'm not one of those people that prescribe to this or subscribe to this, but I don't let the internet control my fucking air conditioning or my goddamn stove or my lights or my TV. I don't talk into my remote control, none of that shit. But there are people out here that got the little iRobot vacuum shit that come on and just map out your whole room and the house and shit and vacuum. They got a mop and shit now too.
Yeah, okay. Make your life better. You know?
They got goddamn automated cars driving around picking niggas up and shit.
Yeah.
Look, no, nigga.
You got, because you need that control there, you know. That's all it is, man. You need that control there,
nigga. We talking about I don't need control.
I don't want them to make Skynet, but some of that shit is pretty damn convenient.
What's gonna happen when Chat GPT says, "I know"? What happens when he turns into the what's that nigga with the diamond in his head from Marvel?
Vision.
What happens when Vision says, you know what? I know what's better for humans than humans do.
Now, I did have that thing of, you know, the computers control everybody's thermostat. So what if in the middle of the night, it just turned everybody's shit up or something? You know, just some old, weird, you know, cybersecurity thing or whatever. But it's far-fetched right now.
Okay. What if it says, you know what? The best way for humanity to succeed is to kill all old people over the age of 70 because they're using up too much of our natural resources. And now the legal age for you to live is now 68 years old. And then after that, we got to get you out of here.
So we good.
Until your ass is 68, nigga.
I'm talking about now. Like, this is good news for you.
I mean, for me, it's cool. But then I'm like a spring chicken right now, nigga.
Yeah, we good.
What's going to happen in 20 some odd years? And you like, I'm on. Hold on.
This is a different podcast when we hit 67, nigga. It's gonna be sad as fuck.
Oh well, no. This is gonna be goddamn. This shit gonna be the dementia cast.
They be like, damn, you got like 8 days left, dog.
This shit gonna be dementia opinions.
And I'm up here. We still at you every goddamn. Oh shit.
Laura.
Oh man.
Something burning.
Hey, if you an internet warlock out there, you made me think about this with Will Smith and iRobot. You need to put Chris Rock's face on Sonny and just play the whole movie. And it's like him tripping out and Chris Rock, I did not murder him. And just running from Will Smith. Tell me you wouldn't watch that whole shit if somebody put it together on the internet.
No, I would.
iRock.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Okay.
iRock. There's the music. Okay, there we go. Hey, y'all. That's another one in the can. Episode 153. Illegal Opinions Podcast, man. Hey, if y'all are out in VA, I'm out there right now. The comedy fundraiser for my brother Glenn, my Air Force brother. Saturday, May 20th. You can get there as early as 5. The food is immaculate. The commercials on my page. 8 o'clock is a comedy show. We're going to have live jazz. And then me, Liz Barlow's coming from DC, Corey Kling, and Chop Allen, one of the favorites at the Funny Bone, and I'm a headline the show. We're helping that restaurant stay open as well. Black Eyed Peas has some of the soul food that is better than my mother's, and I don't say that lightly. Y'all need to go check it out if you're over by Lynn Haven. 1005 Lynn Haven Mall Loop. Virginia Beach Boulevard, or Virginia Beach, Virginia, rather, at Lynn Haven Mall. It's the old Uno spot. This shit is amazing. We're going to shut it down. It's going to sell out. While we've been sitting here, I've been watching ticket sales pop up on my phone. I had to turn my shit off. So y'all might want to get them as soon as y'all hear this, or at least go check the Eventbrite on my page and scoop them up. That's all I got. Marcus, takes them out, man.
All right, cool. As Sam said, go support that man and his cause. We miss you, Glenn. R.I.P. And
they one listener there.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah, he was the man. How do I move on from that? So yes, go to Sam's page. Check out the link on Eventbrite. Please support the. It's for a good cause. But coming at you every goddamn day on your favorite streaming services.
I just got you back. I don't know if any of that came through. We gonna see.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
Y'all know how we close the show.
Yeah. You heard it before. God damn it. Speaking of goddamn it, come at you every goddamn Sunday on your favorite streaming services. So please tell a friend. Thank you for fucking with us. We fucked with y'all, and we'll see you soon. Peace.